Checo
as
in
well.
the same brackets.
Same brackets.
Yeah.
They're not championship drivers. They're not people who will lead and finish.
I'm sorry, not with Russell. You can say that with Chico and Carlos. Because look, Carlos, as much as he's a smooth operator, remember there was a race where he had to chase
the
down.
smooth operator.
He had to
Do you
chase
have
down.
the song on your phone?
He had to chase down Max. I can't remember which race it was. Max was calm. There was a safety car
Against
and Carlos had to chase down Max, and he couldn't do anything. That I 100% understand. He's not at Leclerc's level. He is not at Verstappen and Lewis. But Russell, I am sorry, you cannot say that.
Where do you put Russell? Let's just do a pecking order before we view the next race.
Within these four guys that we just mentioned.
Yes, obviously for me, and I think for all of us, Lewis is on his own.
Yeah. And
Can we dispute that?
With Verstappen, Lewis and Verstappen, you know what? I'm a Lewis fan, but I will say Verstappen and Lewis, I put them at the same level at the moment, right now.
Unfortunately, as much as I am...
Wow, this just got wild. I know you didn't.
I know.
As much as...
How, fam?
Listen. You know the last
You're going to make me biased to the audience. Don't be that guy.
When Verstappen spun, that last race, when Verstappen spun.
Keyword, I like that.
And then...
When did Lewis spin?
And then he still...
But wait,
I
hear you that he spun and he still led with like 10 seconds.
Disco
that
lights.
means the car is just superior. Let's not forget that, right? Lewis right now has a very bad car, and he's not doing as well as he would. Russell was in a nonsense car last season, and he was doing miracles with that car. Lewis has a bad car all of a sudden. We don't know where he is. It's a bit 50-50. But Russell is always pushing because he's used to driving, regardless of whether the car is good or not. However, if Lewis has the best car, then he does the best.
Huh?
When Lewis has the best car, when the car is proper.
Been watching Lewis?
No.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
You know what? Let's watch the next race. No.
Ferrari fan.
Sorry.
What?
No.
We're gonna get to
Who's
this at the
leading
end.
right now?
Let's first.
In the constructors. Okay, let's watch.
Keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving,
and then
then
we
we'll
will
get there.
come back to this.
Ooh.
Otherwise, I can give you a thesis.
Okay, but real quick,
on
just
Sir
to answer
Lewis
your
Hamilton.
question, it is definitely Lewis, Max, Charles, then George.
Okay, so you're saying Lewis, Max?
Lewis, Max. Yes, they are on their own.
Yes.
Then Charles. Charles, unfortunately, he cannot keep up with Max because he's made too many mistakes. Then George Russell. Yeah, in that question that you asked.
Okay, let's hear yours. You also bracketed Lewis with Max.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
guys.
put Lewis and
Where
Max
are you,
at the
Sibu,
top.
when I need you?
I put Lewis and Max.
No,
at
I
the top.
couldn't resist.
Wait a
Sorry,
minute.
sorry, Vlad.
And then
In that dashiki.
you know the thing about it is that, guys, truthfully speaking, Max is a great driver. We gotta look at it and say this guy can drive.
Objective.
The reason, not the thing about Max is that out of all the drivers that have come in, and then you look at how he's destroyed all the other guys that used to drive in the same teams.
But they were minimal.
All of them destroyed them. Ricardo at the time.
No. Ricardo was better than him. No. Ricardo was better than him. No, Ricardo was
Wasn't
better.
at the time.
They gave him the decisions. Ricardo was much better. Ricardo
Okay,
had 7
you know what?
DNFs.
We'll continue this conversation.
Ricardo
Let's
had
let
7 DNFs.
Our spirits calm down.
Are we
Let's
going
watch
to Azerbaijan?
Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo.
Oh, it's
Already?
Monaco. Oh,
Let's
no.
go.
Not Monaco.
That's why we got you here, blood.
I don't even want to swear, but just know when I'm...
Here we go.
I think this was the most interesting race in Monaco in a while.
Yeah. The rain always makes things interesting.
Yeah, it's a pouring track. But if it rains, it makes it interesting.
Yes.
However, if it's going the American Miami Las Vegas way, I want it.
Quali has to be there. That
F1
means
needs its
quali is
identity, bro.
It does.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'd be cool with Monaco having a sprint race because then I can get it out the way early.
They're keeping it for heritage, okay?
Look at that.
No, that's an idiot. You can't say look at that. That's an idiot driving. No.
I don't know what happened.
Exactly.
You know, I've met a lot of F1 fans. I'm still yet to meet someone who likes Nicolas Latifi.
Look, unfortunately,
We're not going to defend him,
yeah,
Sims.
he's
If
a
you're
paid
looking
driver.
for backing.
Exactly. He's a
I've
paid
done the
driver,
next job.
but he hasn't backed it up.
I've never met anyone who supports Nicolas
Because
Latifi.
he's a paid driver that doesn't back it up.
Yeah,
His father is a billionaire.
No, look, Lando Norris is also a paid driver. He got in, but you can see he has the talent.
Norris.
Yeah, no,
I think
come
he's got the
on.
talent.
He does have the
Norris has
talent.
the talent.
Does he have it to the tune of 20 million a year? Guaranteed contract at McLaren?
The thing about it is that if you're
Long term.
if you're gonna doubt Norris,
Long term,
you
yes.
are probably doubting 8 other drivers in the F1. If you're hesitant about
Yeah,
Norris now,
no.
8 other drivers,
grid.
on the grid
No
are
hits.
worse. So now, so what are you saying? Everyone must just leave.
And Esteban Ocon. It's a rich man's spot. Look. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Ah, wow.
It's the commentators and fans, guys, not the drivers.
That's a driver.
Let's be fair. You don't like Pierre.
You don't like it at all. Ah, look at the clear shouting
There we
there,
go.
screaming at them.
Yeah, but look at what Carlos did. You see?
They double stacked Red
Yes.
Bull here.
And they got it very perfectly. Carlos
they're the
told
best with
him,
pit
yeah,
stops.
Carlos, they told Carlos split. Now he's like, no. He said no. And look where he's going to come out now. Ahead. No, but at Merc, you guys are good. What mistakes have been done with them?
No. Red Bull are the best at
No.
pit stops.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
saying,
jealous
but
down.
like
They are the
Mercedes are not doing bad.
But you need this.
Yeah.
If you look at Britain, if you're going to be here for Britain, you'll see they cost us.
Oh,
And
you
there was
saying?
another race.
Oh, sorry.
There
You
was
saying
another race.
the pit stop? Oh, not
Yeah,
the
the
pit
pit stops.
strategy. Sorry, I thought you
No,
said.
not
Oh,
strategy.
yes.
Stop.
The
Yes.
pit stop, yes.
Pit crew.
The pit.
I think
crew,
there's
yes,
the English.
exactly. Nah, not when it comes to strategy. You guys' strategy
Look
has
at
been
that.
decent.
Look at that.
Look at
But if it was
Carlos.
Max, we'd be like, oh my
No
God.
ways. You can't tell me with no.
Yo,
You can't.
this
How
was
many
scary.
times has George Russell
This was
finished in the
scary.
top 5 because of his driving alone?
Hey? Check.
There was circumstances that happened in front of him that allowed him to finish there.
This was
With
a
the
big
strategy
crash.
also going well. The strategy also went well for him. For Lewis, it did not.
That applies both ways, and that's what I'm worried about.
Oh, so you're being biased to Lewis Hamilton?
Of course.
Okay. And if you're keeping it that simple, then alright. Cool. Never mind. Then.
Business, he was chasing number 8.
You see,
You're not gonna
we-
get number
we have
8.
a Ferrari
Not
and
the
a
C.
Mercedes fan sitting next to each other.
At
Not the
loggerheads.
It's not gonna work. And we both Mercedes fans, and we just watching.
No.
But with a Grootman.
Yeah, we just keep
Uh-huh.
quiet.
Youngsters, let them glitter.
Let them go crazy.
Are you sure he's going to be George Russell? I genuinely believe he won't. No. Guys. Lewis Hamilton, the only good driver he actually beat was Alonso.
What are you guys talking about? Yeah.
Says the only driver loses beats.
So we're no longer in
proper
Monaco
driver.
now.
No, we watching
Can we
it.
focus?
We're
Yeah.
still there.
Nah, he's a hater. I've been listening to him.
Multiple world champions on the grid. Vettel, Alonso, Button, Rosberg, but they were all in the mix on the grid.
Which car was he driving?
Fighting for, he was,
McLaren and then Mercedes.
You were still at McLaren. And what happened?
it's one of the best seasons in Formula 1 because of the star-studded lineup.
Yeah, the 2012 one. Yeah, who won?
Yeah, Vettel.
Thank you very much.
Why?
No.
Why?
Because he had the best car. But I'm
No,
saying teammate
no,
wise.
blood.
What do you mean?
Blood. Okay. Is it almost over?
Competition. Those
Yeah.
It's almost over.
Yes,
We're
great.
not even talking about this.
We're
anymore.
not
The
here
debate is
anymore.
going
This is a
strong, yeah.
mid-season review, by the way.
We'll get there after the highlights. Sir.
No, man.
I'm
Tamang.
talking. No, wait. Okay.
Nah,
Before you are going into the other competition.
I knew
asked
Sainz
about
would
George
never do
Russell,
anything,
right?
yeah.
I'm talking about his teammates now. I'm saying the only credible teammate
we
that
watch
he
the
beat
race.
was Alonso in the McLaren. That's what.
we watching
No.
the race.
I was talking about teammates. No. I'm talking about the teammate. The teammate that he actually beat that was credible was Alonso. Because once Rosberg decided, nah, to hell with this, what happened?
I can rock with that.
And then you got Bottas. Bottas definitely did not challenge.
But there can only be one winner.
Always, we know that. That's why I'm saying when there's a credible driver next to him, what happens?
The rest of the grid was credible.
Yeah, but the car was not the same. No one could mess with the Mercedes during the turbo hybrid.
You can't say the car is bad.
And the
Sir.
winner is Sergio
Sergio
Perez.
Perez. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
It's not going both
How about
ways.
a round
I'm
of
talking
applause
about
there?
now.
See,
When you
so-
said
so
number
now,
8,
You
I
must
said
always
he's
make
not going to
sure
beat his
You don't
team.
have these social media.
Yeah, this is a lesson.
Yeah. Watching a race, you can't have this because you won't watch the race because they just argue now.
At all.
The Gucci race, Gucci built Russ, man. He can do the thing.
Thank you, Seb.
But look at it this way: those first top 5s that he got, man, it was circumstantial. Things in front of him happened that allowed him to gain positions.
Cool.
Recently,
Are we talking about Russell?
Yes, yes, yes.
Now,
How did I know?
When the experiment stopped, when the team actually came out, well, actually it was Go who came out. He was like, "Yo, maybe Russ can do the experiments now." That was the confirmation of suspicion I had at the beginning of the season that they were not running the same car. Numero uno, Shafe. When they swapped cars in Miami, after quality, the first section of when George was Russell, he looked unrecognizable.
Yes,
He was
yes.
behind Hamilton,
That's true.
right?
The passion for me.
I'm listening.
Consistently since then, look at the podium positions.
Who has been ahead?
Who's above Russ? in
Yeah, for the
podium
for the last how many? 2 races or 3?
No, man. Lewis has got like
Baba.
podiums.
five
He got
podiums
six,
in
he
a
got
row,
six, he
blood.
got six
The
podiums.
last 5 races.
He got 6 podiums. He got 6 podiums. Now I hear with what you're talking about experiment wise. What happened when George Russell filled in for Lewis Hamilton last season? I'm talking driving skill wise.
He got a puncture. He could have won.
No, let's leave the puncturing in. But driving wise, what had happened today? What did he do to Bottas? No, wait, before I get there, wait, let me finish. No, what I'm
Tabang.
trying to. No,
Tabang.
you
Is
guys
this
are not
why you
letting me
support
finish.
Ferrari?
No, you're not letting me finish.
I want to say to you.
Let me first
there's a-
finish so
there's
I
a
can get to my
difference-
point.
Okay,
No,
allow
let
him,
me get to
allow
my
him.
point.
Let's hear, let's
What did
hear.
he do to Bottas? He destroyed him, right?
Who?
George Russell.
Okay.
In the same car that Lewis Hamilton had, which is why Bottas, as a competition for Lewis Hamilton, was nowhere near. George Russell will go for it regardless, is what I'm trying to say. I hear now that the car, they're doing experiments. I'm talking now when they have machines that actually do what is intended instead of experimenting.
Sakir Grand
Yes.
Prix 2020.
George Russell can compete with him.
Compete, not beat.
We will see if the 8th ever comes. Cool. We'll see if the 8th
George
comes.
Russell is still green behind, I guess. There's no way. he
We'll
can
see if the
beat
8th will
Russ.
come, but let's
There's-
quickly go back.
there-
All right, back to Monaco, gents.
Yes.
Remember, Perez won. Only win the season, yeah? Yeah.
But yeah.
So
it's-
how was the race for you, Mr. Ferrari?
The race was brilliantly horrible. No, because think about this, right? If now, what's his face? Leclerc actually had a backbone, just like Sainz, where would he have been?
Us there.
Where would he have been?
with you on that.
Because Carlos
I
said,
agree.
no, guys, I genuinely do believe this could happen. And each and every time, right now, they've been costing him via strategy. And now there's a 50-50 thing of you have to trust your team, but you also have to trust yourself as a driver, which is what Carlos gets good results when he does that. So Ferrari keep flopping over there, in my opinion. The drivers, they keep flopping over there, where they have to, because Lewis himself
So
has
it's
also done the
applicable to
same.
Monte Carlo.
Yes, because the Mercedes guys have also done that themselves on some like, sir, are you sure about that? And then they carry on.
Oh, as in questioning when maybe
Yes,
James
you
says
can
go to
feel
a
it.
pit
Yeah,
stop.
because you're the
And he's
driver,
like,
you feel
"Tires are
this."
fine, don't worry.
Lewis Hamilton will say that with conviction.
But then isn't that something that you get with being a seasoned driver, where you get
How
that respect
long
from
has he been
the,
there?
the team captain as well as the engineers? If you
They
say to them,
deemed you number
"Guys,
1
I'm
over
not coming
Vettel.
in."
They deemed you number
Who?
1 over
Who?
Vettel, Leclerc. 2018 you came in as a rookie, and they not as a rookie. 'Cause it was
2019.
2019 when you moved to them.
2018
and you
was
was a
with Alpha.
hot guy, and they took you and decided we're gonna build around you. So you should also have that XP as the driver to say no.
No,
It
you
comes
know,
with
you know what I
experience.
think.
Comes with
Yes,
time.
He trusted the team,
Yeah.
but now going forward, he's going to be making the calls.
I don't think he will, because even the track record has been there. This has been like the 3rd or 4th call that was bad now. I can't remember, but this was another bad
There's
call.
a thin line between him going against the team, because the team will mess him up.
Yeah, fact.
The team will mess him up.
And Carlos said, I feel, look, guys, he's the driver. He's in there. He
No,
also
but
sees
they
that.
always say, even Martin Brundle and them, that the driver can say the car feels like it's going fast, but when you look at the lap time, it doesn't match.
That's true. If the
Yes.
lap time then does that, you
Yes.
have to go
Yes.
in. That is 100%. But how was his lap times?
What's the problem for Ferrari? Tell us what.
No,
what's
I
the
hear
problem
you.
with
The
team?
problem is the strategy is quite bad. First thing is first. For no apparent reason, because even us, as people who are not strategic, people who are randomly just watching the thing can see what are you doing. That cannot, as a many teams make mistakes as well. Let's not get that
never
twisted.
seen
They're
you
not the
so
only ones.
emotional.
I know. I know they're not the only ones who make mistakes, but because you are Ferrari, there's a spotlight on you. Mercedes, there's a spotlight on you. Red Bull, there's a spotlight. McLaren, they can get away with that. But as that team, you cannot make that many mistakes consistently. That many mistakes consistently. That you cannot do. First thing is first. And then you, as the driver as well, you can clearly see now there's a bit of 50-50 thing. Try to take responsibility. You're fighting for a championship. He does even say sometimes, are you sure about this? That means he also has, he's like, 50-50 doubts on that. And now you should know what? Take the choice, make the decision, and take responsibility.
Fair there.
You can't go win a chip for us.
Okay. You
And
think
go,
so?
and go away.
Yeah, but yeah, where is he gonna go? Where is he gonna go?
That's the tough one. Maybe
They have to get rid of Mattia Binotto and get a better driver. I promise you he could do better.
In my notes, I want to check what race is next. We're going to do one more, eh? I'm loving this. Sit down.
I get that it's been the same problem. It's because they have too much pride as Italians. That is
When I
what's
was
ruining
charging.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because look at the
Yes.
stardom
Thank
that
you.
they've had as drivers. They had Kimi, they had Alonso. Oh my goodness, when Alonso was driving like a madman against Vettel with Adrian Newey's car, which was basically unbeatable, and he kept it interesting for most of the season. Alonso at Ferrari.
Okay.
Right.
they ruined Alonso's.
They
Okay,
deserve for another chip.
I just want to allocate 5 minutes to this Lewis Hamilton question that you may have.
Cool.
Right? Lewis Hamilton 207, first season.
Yes.
Right? Clean
Rookie
the,
season, one of the
clean
best.
pipes.
No, the best rookie season ever in Formula
Let's
One
take out
history.
one of.
It
Next,
is
his
the
teammate was the double world champion, Alonso.
Alonso.
Okay, I'll say you already admitted that. So I'm just stating it as a point,
Yes.
not to go against what you said.
Yes.
Following year, he wins a championship.
Yes.
Beats Alonso, beats Kimi Raikkonen.
100%.
Prime Kimi Raikkonen.
Okay, Kimi's been in his prime since 203.
Fair.
Yes.
You are right. You're right.
Yeah.
So are we agreeing that he's beaten another great driver other than Alonso?
No, drivers he's beat. No, I was talking about teammate when I say the only credible
He's
teammate.
beaten every single teammate. The
Yeah, I'm
only
saying the
time
only credible
he
one.
was only. How's Jensen Button not credible?
Jenson Button was credible.
They were teammates
I
for
mean,
3 years.
yeah,
He
yeah.
beat
was
him
credible.
1 year.
Okay, guys.
It was credible.
Okay, Jensen Button won with the Braun GP,
Yes.
one of the greatest cars ever made,
Yes.
with the rule change with the blown diffuser.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Jensen, I can't say he's not credible. I'm talking nonsense. He is credible.
Thank
so
you.
we will say then Alonso and Jensen Button.
And Nico?
Yeah, what happened when Nico actually pushed?
What do you mean?
He lost and they got
No,
rid of him.
man. Lewis had 5 DNFs in 2016.
Yeah,
Where
why
were you?
did he have DNFs? Because he was pushing too hard.
No, it was a mystery.
It was a mystery.
Yes.
You see,
It
no,
still is.
No, you
It
can't
still
say
is.
it's a mystery.
It is.
I promise you.
Let's put it this way.
I'm listening.
I put it to you.
Put it to
When
me,
has Lewis ever had problems with the Mercedes other than that year?
when
Before
that
or after?
wait. So he had.
I'm
no,
talking
he
about
hasn't.
reliability.
Yeah, he hasn't. Wait. Now listen to this. To
Okay.
your point.
Okay.
So the only time he's had reliability issues is when his teammate was challenging him. That's
His
very
teammate
interesting.
was challenging him 2014, 2015, 2016.
2014, who got the strategy calls?
What do you mean?
Who was the number one priority driver?
No, there was no number one driver in Mercedes. Nicky Lauda said so. There is no number one driver.
Fortunately, we can't.
No, no, Taban.
But there's no
Taban,
ways you guys
when
can
you're
say
gonna
this.
argue something, you need to come with
What is your
facts.
point about Lewis? What is your point about Lewis?
When there is a credible
Hater. Hater.
competition for him, he has suffered.
No, man. Lewis, bruh, Lewis. You ask him, who do you want to be your teammate? Anyone. Do you want? He said it in interviews. Listen to
Okay,
me.
but talking is one
Listen
thing.
to
When it
me.
actually happened, what is
No. Lewis has never felt the pressure ever, blood. Ever. Anybody that you bring to Lewis, whether it's in his
let's
team
move it.
or not, Lewis can
He's
handle
never felt the
anything.
pressure.
Lewis is the
it? The
coolest.
guy who leaked information
Where?
of McLaren saying no, the detail, what's this, the setups that we're running are different. That's why
You're talking
Jensen
about
is winning.
Spygate.
No, not Spygate. That's
When are you
208.
talking about?
On Twitter, he leaked information saying no, Jensen has a better setup than me. That's the only reason I'm still losing to him
Bring
right
the
now.
receipts. I don't remember this.
Okay.
I will give you the receipts. I will give you the receipts.
I don't remember this.
You guys only see this man with the Red Bull, with the
But you
Mercedes
are
thing.
so mistaken.
I will tell you
What's the
right
next
now.
race? This is getting heated.
Okay.
We must be trending now.
Oh, this man,
What's the next
Hamilton.
He's an
No.
receipts.
Yeah.
Tabang ndithi kuwe,
Diagnika
Lewis,
Linde.
every
Uh-huh.
driver, whether it's in his team, whether it's outside his team, he's got it on lock. And you can say whatever you want to say. But you now Yazland.
What is this? I'll read it out loud.
Read it out so for our viewers.
Lewis Hamilton has angered his McLaren team by posting sensitive technical information on the social network site Twitter. He posted the technical stuff on purpose because they were saying they were saying he's losing,
This is
he's
vague.
losing. Here
This
it
is
is.
vague.
There it is.
Keep going. Keep going.
The
Allow him
27-year-old,
to finish.
the 27-year-old put out a picture of telemetry sheet showing the data from his teammate Jensen Button qualifying laps at the Belgium GP. The picture was removed after McLaren made it clear it was not acceptable. On Saturday, Lewis Hamilton posted a series of tweets containing acronyms for bad language, which were also removed. McLaren team principal Martin Whitmarsh
yes.
said he was asked to take the telemetry tweet down, and he did it immediately. He misjudged the situation, and all the other ones we didn't ask him to remove, but the one he removed and apologized for it. He wasn't thinking clearly, obviously. Lewis Hamilton leaked information when the pressure was on.
Okay, let me.
There was no pressure in 2012.
Let me put it to you.
Button
What do you
beat-
mean there was no
Button-
pressure in
Button
20?
beat Lewis 2011. Otherwise, Lewis wiped the floor with him in 2012. There was no pressure in 2012. I put it to you. You can check
Guys.
Nah,
What is
nah,
this?
nah, 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 nah.
What is
this? Don't be that
What is
guy.
this?
Why did the pressure on
Don't-
Lewis
no,
at that
I
time?
hear you.
was-
Sorry, what is this?
What I'm
is
saying
this?
to you.
What is the date?
What I'm saying to you.
What is the date?
No, you can check the championship standings. Do you have the F1 TV Pro?
This is where what
I'll
I'm
show
trying to
you.
emphasize to you is you're saying there was no pressure in 2012. This was
Yes.
2012. After all of this,
Yes.
when all of this was fixed up and
Yes.
everything, then Lewis Hamilton beat him. You just said he doesn't crack under pressure, and he does this.
Well, he wanted it to be fair.
He wanted it to be fair.
Who else has
Just
ever
like
done this?
He wanted it to be
Who,
fair.
okay.
who else has got your skin color in the sport?
Exactly.
Don't be that
Who
guy,
else?
Tabang.
Okay, you can't
Stay
bring
woke.
you can't bring that
Stay
up.
woke.
You can't
Of
bring that
course,
up.
It's a thing.
You can't
It is-
bring
This is
that
why.
up.
thing.
Sorry,
Oh
sorry.
my
I am
goodness.
sorry.
It is a thing,
I'm
Tabang.
sorry. I'm
Tabang,
sorry. I'm
it's
sorry.
a thing.
I'm
It is a
sorry.
thing.
It's a thing.
I am sorry. You cannot bring that up with this one. Because Lewis Hamilton was already thinking here, established.
What do you mean?
He was very established.
Okay.
This was Lewis Hamilton. He was very established here.
All I'm saying, 2012, Button was no match for Lewis. It's not the year.
Yes.
Ever since that one, there's always been pressure.
Since he's rookie, when he came in
About
the rookie, Lewis Hamilton to perform.
The difference is how he reacts to pressure.
Yes.
How he reacts to it is what I was talking about.
He is right. In early stages, though,
Lewis.
some form of mental
Lewis.
because
No, guys. He was like, the sport is going to be boring. Everyone in F1 is going to hate the sport because Vettel keeps on winning all the time. He starts winning, he says nothing. This man is a flip-flopper. This man is a flip-flopper. I've seen this man.
Let me tell you this.
I don't know about flip-flopper.
In any sport,
He's
in
a
any
hypocrite.
sport, you will always hate up against someone who's leading. You will always hate.
Just
And
like
you
But
will
they're not
Horner's
always-
hypocrites
quiet
like him.
now?
They hate, but they're not hypocrites.
Just like Horner's quiet now?
You will always try to get ahead. Always. So
Oh, we
what
don't
Hamilton
fight
has
hiding.
done is nothing different from what every other sportsman has done. They will always hate on the other guy, and they will always try to find a way to be ahead. The reason why people get ahead of others is because they try to find that advantage.
That is true.
So what is wrong with that? Because
He's
I
being a
don't know,
hypocrite
but
because
I
when
just
he started
feel it.
leading,
Voice
when
of
he started
reason.
leading, he was very quiet now.
Because he's now
What I'm trying to
now
say
the
is he's
one that
being a
everyone is
hypocrite.
chasing.
Yeah, because he was being a hypocrite.
Verstappen is
He
said
could have
so
just
many
said-
things
he could have-
about Mercedes, so many things about.
Oh, we
Lewis.
don't even talk about
Horner.
Christian Horner.
Horner.
We don't talk
Horner.
about Horner and Max.
It's
Okay.
the name of,
It's the
name of
nature
game.
of the
Okay, but
beast.
okay,
That's what
okay.
he's saying.
I hear you with that.
Yes.
Alonso, do you understand? That man is a hater. When it comes to Hamilton, he's hated that
Because
man
he changed the
because of what
trajectory
happened.
of his career.
Yes.
Yes.
That I can agree. He is a hater, not a hypocrite. Nico, hater. Jensen, hater.
No, Nico Rosberg is a Taoist. He is like, oh,
No. Look, he's a hater to
Guys,
Lewis.
Tell me any world champion in any sport who has ever been a world champion is like
not silent,
Any
but not a
sport,
hypocrite.
In any sport.
I'll say no. I'm talking
Did
about
you hear
hypocrisy,
Anthony
not
Joshua's
haters.
speech yesterday?
We don't talk about that man. Either. That man's a loser. What I'm trying to say is he's a hypocrite, not a hater.
No.
The hater guys are your Alonso, your Jensen, and all of that.
No, you are nitpicking.
Yes, you
How am I
individual.
nitpicking?
They all exactly
Because
the same.
he's
Okay,
saying.
did Vettel do that?
everyone is-
Wait, did Vettel do that?
Vettel?
Yeah. What did
Where
Vettel
were
do?
you?
No.
Vettel is
What did
always
Vettel
in
do?
On to the next race.
No.
lads. On to the
All
next
Vettel
race.
did was not listen to the team orders. No
Tabang,
way.
you know you had so much credibility until you said
We
that.
need this engine to break.
Yes. Load shedding. Here we go again. Ajay Pejan. Had
Another Ferrari DNF.
This is where Ferrari messed
it's
it up.
the last
bro.
one.
Another Ferrari DNF.
Come through, Pierre.
Come through.
Huh?
This a lock up at the first corner.
Come through, Pierre.
Another Ferrari DNF.
This is where Carlos was first out and then it was Leclerc, no? Yes.
All I can say is everything you said I agree with. 100%.
Appreciate you. No, you know your stuff. Thank you. No ways, guys. No ways. There's haters and there's hypocrites. But we're here now.
There's the Ferrari corner there.
Wait. Look. Wait. Oh, it's not it. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Oh, this is Carlos. No, I was looking for the beautiful Vettel 360.
Oh yeah, he did a beautiful 360.
Yeah, I was looking for the beautiful 360.
Ati talking is one thing. I'm still there.
Nah,
You've affected me
100%.
psychologically.
Unfortunately for now, this is a review, so we can do once we'll have another convo for this where we can actually speak up properly.
Right.
For here we're here, and then this was actually
There's no
a
match
very
for the
decent strategy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is.
And the place for long.
However, he was in the lead
5.4.
because. However, he
bad.
was in the lead and they put him on hard so that he can go to the end.
Did you agree with the strategy?
I thought the double stopper would have killed him here because
Double stacking.
No, double stopper.
Oh, two stops.
Yeah, two stopper was definitely going to catch him because this is Azerbaijan. This is a speed track. Look at that
But
beautiful
tire
360.
check is pretty high. Yeah.
Look at that 360. Look at that 360. Look at that.
Oh yeah, this is where
Look at that
Vettel
beautiful
did the
360.
360.
Yep.
No, the 180 man, not the 360.
Oh, it's 180.
It's a 180. The way he turns here.
Just like that. Then he's back in
Was that
recovery.
impressive?
No.
A
you're gonna
recovery.
see it. They're gonna show
As
it
a recovery.
from the top. It's
As a
so
recovery.
beautiful and so close
Please look at this as a recovery.
from the top.
Oh, I know. You know.
Okay,
I
but
actually
you have
did
to talk
closer
about the car.
commentary video to this but I've
Because
never
at Red Bull,
noticed
how many
that.
times did he
that
spin?
Yeah.
You can count. So the car worked out for him in that regard because of his driving style. That's why he started
Was
spinning.
there team instruction here? There wasn't.
No. This wasn't team instructions. This was
Pure pace.
make Max being
Pure
better.
pace, yeah.
What I was trying to say when you said tire degradation is strong here, exactly. They gave Leclerc only hards to go into the end. The degradation
Not
was
the
going to
right
be
call.
hard. Yeah. As much as they were better in against Red Bull when it comes to the tires, tire degradation, I genuinely thought like, nah, they were going to catch him if they go for a two-stopper. Because as you could see,
Going
they were
back
on
to my
mediums.
point there when I was saying that Russell he never moves up. Like
No, he doesn't make positions. Maybe he'll make one. Yeah. Ocon has more points than Alonso. I'm gonna stand by this. What matters is the points.
Yeah, but Ocon cannot do anything. Oh my god. Oh my soul.
This has broke my heart, eh?
it did.
And when last did you see cars smoking? Are you going to say he was pushing too much like you were saying about Lewis in 2016?
I mean, no.
I'm just asking.
These are two cars. It's both of the cars that are getting unreliability. How many did Rosberg have? How many did Rosberg have? How many did Rosberg have?
You are about to
How many did
affirm my
Rosberg
point.
have?
You are about to
No.
And
affirm
you
my
just got
point.
poked.
There was Williams, 2 engines, the Mercedes. There was McLaren, 2 engines, the Mercedes. There was Mercedes, 2 engines, the Mercedes. And in that year, the only engine that broke more than 5
Was the
times
choker.
was Lewis's.
Thank
and
you.
it's never happened
No, but
before.
yeah, okay,
After that.
okay. But
Are you
now-
with me?
You just had to Give Nico
I'm
his
trying.
chip.
Nah, you didn't give him a
From the other
chance.
side.
You did not give him a chance.
Yes, we did.
Donated that championship to
Yes.
Nico.
How?
Yes. Yes.
How did you
Yes.
donate that?
Yes.
That whole jive he did when he put us into the war was in Shanghai. When Henry was going up on the outside, then he's like,
No, that was
Spain.
I think it was Spain. Yes, when they
Spain,
went in,
yeah.
and then who got to win that? Verstappen got to win that
Yes,
race.
that was Verstappen's
Yes, that was
first race for
Verstappen's
Red
first
Bull.
race win. Yes.
in any spectrum, in any age. When
No,
you
no,
play
no,
games,
Tabang. No.
When you play games,
You can't.
I'll let you have anything else.
You
But you cannot say Lewis was pushing too hard. They said
Guys,
Lewis
only. Oh yeah, this is the
was
longest pit
pushing
stop.
too hard, aggressive in his driving style. They started measuring fuel consumption. He was the lightest on fuel of the front runners. They started measuring tire deg. He was the lightest on tires of the front runners. They took away those graphics because they saw they didn't have a strength of the merit of the case on the smoothness of his driving style.
Okay.
And I'm saying to you, it's the same thing. Lewis has never been an engine blower. Even in 2009 when he had the worst season, even in 2011 when he had the second worst season. So why in 2016? His car blow up in Kuala Lumpur, it went up in flames.
Only his car.
In qualifying.
Only
out
his
of
car.
6 Mercedes engines.
Only his car.
Exactly. And he was not pushing too hard. It was
The
a
only season that
clear-
ever happened.
clear
You saying that?
donation, as he said. I mean, we're live on
You
camera.
can't
Some things I can't say.
Cannot say that was donated to that guy. The guy
Stop
who even said.
you retire. Upon immediacy.
No. Okay, but wait. With that one, we cannot speak because you don't know the facts behind that one.
No, he said so.
Huh?
He said it took everything in him emotionally to be able to win the title, and he could
And you're
never
saying
go
it was
through that
donated,
again.
and you guys are saying it's donated.
Dude, it was donated.
The one where they said Lewis Hamilton, please drive up, and he's like, yo, I'm losing the championship right now, so I don't care. That was donated.
Yes, that was racing, Kepra.
How is that racing
That
when
is
Lewis
racing
Hamilton
because-
tried to take out his own teammate?
Because the constructors is one.
Uh-huh.
It's about the drivers. It's either him or this guy, Nico.
Then
What
they
we
said,
went around against
and they said, Lewis Hamilton, can you please move it up? And what did he say?
He said, I'm not going to...
Because I'm losing the championship. So how is this one being handed to him when they're trying to give him team calls so that they can guarantee
Guarantee what?
that they get the double?
No, they were guaranteeing that Nico wins
Nico
the
wins
title.
the title.
If Nico was caught by Sebastian,
Yes.
Lewis was leading, Nico was 2nd, and then Sebastian was catching Nico in 3rd.
And then Lewis slowed down
what
on
Lewis
purpose.
wanted. Imagine that kind
On
of driving
purpose.
skill, where you can slow down and still beat this
That means your car is that good.
world champion. No,
Oh,
it's
No,
the
no,
same
no,
car.
not against, not
World
against
champion
Jens,
elect.
not against Rosberg. I'm talking about the
That
fact
was
that
the
your
race
car.
you're talking about,
I'm
Abu
s-
Dhabi
no, wait, I'm talking
2016.
about the car. Listen to me.
Yes.
The car is that superior that he can actually slow down enough to do what
You're
he
not
did.
hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying
The driving skill is
the
there, but
person
he can't
who's
do that
following
now.
him is
Yes.
his teammate
Yes.
who's driving flat out.
Yes.
But Lewis can slow the car down and stay ahead.
He didn't even win Abdul.
No, he got P2, yeah.
So Lewis
He got P2.
can stay ahead of Rosberg. And Rosberg in the same car, if you want to talk about the car. We're talking about Mercedes. Ne? And then Rosberg is going flat out. Lewis is saying, I'll slow you down to the clause of Sebastian
And then he
Vettel.
speeds up when he tries to catch
And
it.
he still can stay ahead. What does that tell
yeah.
you?
Okay, but then what about
What
other
does
races
that-
when
before
Rosberg
you-
wins?
before-
Answer that question.
Rosberg won 9 races. Lewis won 10 that year. I know Max Verstappen's fans are constantly arguing about this with the World
Which was the
Championship
number
last
of
year.
wins, yes.
That he won more races than Lewis.
Yeah, that one doesn't
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
It
Yeah,
It
that
doesn't
one,
matter. It
that
doesn't
was
matter.
something else.
Thank you.
It
So,
goes to
so
the
are you
last
resting your
That
case?
was something else, yes.
Are
with
you-
that one.
okay.
Wait, which case am I resting?
The 2016.
That it was handed.
That you are saying that Lewis overdrove the car.
I am saying that. I will not risk
I've
that
never
case.
heard
I will
anything
stick
so
with
I
it.
give up on that.
There's no
don't like it.
way.
I give up.
There is no way that man.
Stay woke.
I
Stay
give up.
woke.
With how
I give
many
up.
races?
I give up. I
Okay.
give up.
Yeah. Okay. Palisa's calling
Yeah.
it time. This has been dope,
Yes.
gentlemen.
Oh, this was really good.
Before you go, of course, tell our people where they can find you.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can find us every race Sunday. We've got a race this coming Sunday on the 28th. We've got 3 venues: Santon, Rosebank, as well as Hard Rock Cafe in Menden. So yeah, and we're looking to grow. We'll tell you about other places as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo.
again, our social media pages. We've got Instagram, F1 Paddock Viewing. We've got Facebook, F1 Paddock Viewing, and
He's looking at the coach.
we've got Twitter, F1 Paddock Viewing. I don't know this
Oh,
stuff,
you're
you
on
know.
Twitter?
We're on Twitter.
Oh, shout out one
No,
time.
give her the fist pounding, but I don't know this stuff.
Yeah, definitely pull through and watch Lewis Hamilton not do that great.
Bruh, Oh, you are in for a nasty surprise, man. Lewis is going to win majority of the rest of the races.
He
Star
will never
this
do that. Only
message.
Vettel can never do that.
Star this message.
Only Vettel can never do that.
Vettel.
9 straight wins.
Only Vettel gets
Vettel.
Who
This
else
guy.
has done that?
What a hate.
Who else has ever done that with
flipper,
any
this
other
guy.
car?
Like,
No.
No,
Taban.
You just said
Taban.
he's going to win every race. You can search it. Only Vettel has ever won the second half every single race.
At this moment, we're looking for a new employee because someone is going to get fired. I'm just putting it out there.
Only Vettel can ever do that. Lewis could not do that with the W11, one of the best cars ever made in Formula One history. What do you mean he didn't have to?
He wrapped up the championship with 5 races to go, blood.
Yeah, but
And
now
then he
with the
goes on holiday.
okay, but when he's going up against Rosberg, could he do that? Because he had
Do
to
what?
win all the races. No, 9 consistent races straight. Yeah, I'm saying 9 straight wins.
So what's your
Because
point?
that's
here?
what-
Vettel is
Taban.
amazing.
Lewis
Taban.
Hamilton will never do that.
Taban.
No, when they pass him in the
Do you know that song? I am a hater, I'm a hater.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't.
All right. Bongani. Bongani.
This is the first time Tabang has been so vocal. Eh?
Wow. And
I
he
am
gets
shocked.
like, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Now he's
Dog.
being roasted off
Thank you.
camera. Come, Bongani. It's your turn. That's Bongani, yeah? Okay. Now, don't you want to host? I could use the break. Okay. Keep it rotating. Now you're joining? Okay, sit. You'll be live. It's fine. No, sit. Yeah. Okay, just. Okay, here's the marketing for F1 paddock viewing. Her smile.
You're not going to do this to me, are you? No.
You're here, aren't you?
I'm literally here to take a picture. I hate
Okay.
That's all I
You'll take lots of pictures. Who's your camera? Oh, come, Ayo. And I'm sure you want some on your own. But don't you want to say something first?
Thank you so much for the support, guys. It's been amazing. Geez, man. The partnership with you guys has been crazy. Every race is an
Absolutely.
adventure. Literally, every single race.
Uh-huh.
We love having the people around. They must keep supporting. There's a lot coming.
Nah,
Yo, there's a lot.
I can
The
imagine.
summer break.
You had whack.
Yeah, no, it was needed. There's a lot of beautiful things coming.
Away. Before you guys sit, she wants to take some pictures. Allow her. Okay. It's Sibu. Allow her to take some pics first. But you can go. I want to say breakaway.
Yo, Tulu, please grab my yellow sheet from there. The yellow one. The yellow sheet I need there.
Well done, team. We're only 20 minutes behind now with all that we've done. So you lot will do the next 2 races, which is Canada and Silverstone. And then thereafter, I think we'll take a 5-minute break and wait for Sheldon. He's on his way. Ne? All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's his name. Racing Lines F1. Check him on TikTok.
I'm sorry if that.
He is pretty smart.
Nah, boy, you're
yeah,
jamming
over to you.
footsie.
I can't believe the disrespect I heard just now.
So, forgivable.
Yeah, that nonsense Taban was spitting. God, me and him are gonna have to rap after this. He was doing nonsense. Oh, Canada. Canada, Canada, Canada.
7. Hold it. Rewind it.
It's not streaming.
It should be though. I live in Victoria. Very like. No, we lied, boy. We stayed. We good. East side. Not by choice. It's not by choice.
From the top.
Dog, the East just doesn't need. It just doesn't need the East. Actually, just doesn't need Pretoria. Actually, just Pretoria as a whole city doesn't need.
What?
Miami, Canada, bro. Canada was a different wave, though. Again with Magnussen.
Yeah, Magnussen has been causing Lewis a few issues this year, bro. Coming at
Magnussen,
starts, yeah.
Alonso, just those people.
Yeah, especially Alonso. He's got a personal vendetta against
It's
Lewis.
been
still.
beef. We were just talking about it now.
He definitely does.
It's not given the right amount of weight because he's right. As much as the driver needs to show up, the car plays a big part.
Massive.
We're seeing it this year.
No, 100%.
People only got a grudge with him because he said it earlier on when Mercedes was still suffering with the purpose and all that other stuff. But he's not wrong.
Now, I mean, my grudge goes back to 07.
Yeah, 100%. Straight up to 07.
Yeah, when he did that nonsense of that 10-second stop, cost us the championship.
Yes.
Never forgive him for that. Never.
Never.
I hope he
Even,
comes last next season.
Even at Indianapolis when Lewis was absolutely dusting him, he kept on going onto the radio telling the team like, let me pass. And the team was just like, oh, overtake him then.
Yeah.
And he couldn't.
How?
Lewis landed up winning the race.
Tell me about Fernando Alonso, bro.
No, the problem is, I used to love Fernando when he was still with Renault, but since he came back into Formula One, he came back with a personal vendetta.
Yeah.
To make people's lives a living hell.
Yeah.
It's time for him to retire. And Mazba Uyofuna Ashton Martin right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a great driver, but at this point, he has reached his limit, and it's time for him to open way for new drivers.
Exactly. Yeah, Alonso.
Is he?
No, he's definitely still a phenomenal driver.
He's on the tail end. Like, it's that last little sprinkling of fairy dust.
I'd actually disagree with that.
Really?
I'd actually disagree with that. For Alonso's driving
he still has
craft
the
is still phenomenal. Still absolutely phenomenal. Yes. Yeah.
Fair enough. He's got some delusions happening.
I was actually very disappointed when Seb also retired. I thought he was going to push.
Yes.
I won't lie.
Honestly,
I won't lie. My heart was broken.
I was very heartbroken by Sam.
For me, it was out of left.
I thought he was gonna make one more run because I thought that hunger in him was relit
Yeah.
to compete again. I thought he was gonna go. Let me just give it one more go around.
Yeah.
But you could feel it early in the season, like even the way he's even
Nah,
the way he
100%,
speak,
dude.
yeah.
Aston Martin has blood on their hands, bro. Like the car that they gave Vettel this year, like that definitely led to the decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is their first
Yeah.
mistake.
100%.
How many times has Seb won the championships for?
Yeah, 4 times. On the trot.
Four-time champion.
On the trot. Exactly.
And then, nah, that is money worth.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. That's honestly how
And that's very true. Because
Sorry, go ahead, Tubbs. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Did you say taps again?
My bad. I'm so sorry. It's been such a long day. I'm seeing the best.
How do you
I'm
guys
seeing the
think?
best.
How do you guys think Vettel would have performed in the
Sorry,
pink
boss.
Mercedes? Do you remember when there was a pink Mercedes? Yeah. Yeah. But just Vettel in that pink Mercedes, how do you guys think he would have performed in that? I think
That
he would have
actually
been
would've been
a
quite
demon.
That would have been
Yeah,
very interesting.
definitely. Yeah.
Sorry, Babs. What were you saying?
Oh no, yeah, that's fine.
Don't get people's names wrong. I'm seeing the best.
Yeah, there's a reason why I use a nickname instead of my real name. If it was my real name, I'd be irked out.
I feel you. I feel you. I barely introduce myself with my full name either. People always butcher it, and I'm so tired of hearing it the wrong way. Like some people just mess up the last letter, which changes the entire sound of the end.
Yeah.
Sibulele, Sibulela. I'm like, where's the A? Where's the A? But anyway, outside of names, the pink Mercedes situation you brought up might actually have been a good thing because Perez was on some monster steez back then.
I
as
mean,
well.
even one in Bahrain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also talking about Paris, how unfair it is for him at Red Bull right now.
Perez
Oh
is
yeah,
awesome.
but I'm
He
sure you
is
would have known
hot
though.
property, but he always has to open up for Max.
Yeah.
Even if he's going for the win, he can never go for the win when
No.
it's 1 and 2 with
No,
Max.
no. If Max has to be completely out of the points or out of the race, and that's the only time he's allowed to go for the win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's open up for Max, which
Yeah.
is very frustrating because he's such a great driver. And
He's
I do
really
think that
great.
he could one day actually become a world champion.
This was his season. After
Oh,
they gave him that 2-year
I know
contract,
it's a bit of a stretch.
this was
eh?
it. This was his season.
Like I rate him, but I think that's a bit of a stretch. World
You don't think
champion.
Perez can win the chip?
He can win. He's got it.
Yeah.
He can win a championship. He's got the skills. He's got the car.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the team strategy is for Max.
And the philosophy of the car, for Max. Yeah. 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 But for him to leave Red Bull, he saw it happen. Yeah.
I think he ran. I think Danny ran, bro.
Yeah.
Back-to-back teams seeing a fire. The thing is, I have to really ask Formula One fans this. When is the time that comes in when you go, okay, maybe he's not that guy? Maybe. When is that time that comes in?
I think.
When do you think
so-
Daniel is not that guy?
No, he's not.
So I actually believe Danny is that guy, and I really hope he somehow manages to worm his way back into the Alpine team, because we'll actually then see Danny. I mean, we'll see, because I mean, like I think the main thing you just need to focus on also is just the design philosophy of the McLaren. So that's like, unlike any other car on the grid, the McLaren requires trail braking. So when you're getting into a corner, it's not just brakes and then turn. You brake while you're in the turn. And that's a new skill that I guess that Daniel Ricciardo is having an issue like adjusting to and whatnot.
But
and
even
he's never had to deal with that before.
Lando's come out recently and say the car is not
Yeah.
up to par.
Yeah.
So McLaren has a problem.
Yeah.
I think this goes all the way back to Zach Brown.
It
Yes,
does.
it does.
It does.
Zach Brown is not the right man for the McLaren job. He makes the money.
Yeah, Zach Brown's great at business. I don't
He
know.
makes
I
the
don't-
money, but
I
the
don't-
team has
yeah.
been.
Ultimately, for me, it's a simple argument. You get paid millions.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, whether the car is designed for your driving style or not, you need to show up and drive. And then that's also why, like, I'm a big Daniel Ricciardo fan.
yeah.
That's also why I'm just like, get your shit together. You're not that guy anymore. Like, you're really not that guy. And now you sit there and then you hold him McLaren.
Mm.
Knowing full, he's been saying that he's said himself that for 2 years now that his driving is not up to par. He's the results are unstable, and now you want to hold him in ransom.
Can I interject? It could just be performance anxiety. He is that guy. We are seeing that. Listen, but also exactly
points.
he needs to go. When we look at drivers such as Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is someone who also has performance anxiety. After they locked in his extended contract, we started seeing him performing.
Yeah.
And then with Bottas last season, he was all over the place because he didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
And then when he finally locked in a contract with Renault,
Alpha. Yeah.
we finally saw him performing.
Yeah.
It could just be performance anxiety. and
Similar
then-
thing also happened with Bottas when he got the 2-year contract extension. Yeah,
Exactly.
suddenly a different Bottas was
It's
unlocked.
a different person. So right now, Daniel Ricciardo is hanging in the balance of, okay, where's my future? And that can play a lot in an athlete's mind.
But he's been doing it for 2 seasons. When he got to McLaren, reports say that he.
Uyamthethelela na?
Nah, I want to get real about Danny Rick. I've been trying to get real about Danny Rick since the day
Yeah.
started.
Hate that show, by the way.
Season 3 is garbage.
Absolutely hates it. I hate that. That's one of the main parts I hate about it, actually. Mhm.
Is that when you started watching Formula One? Oh, was that long one, no?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
And then that stint at Renault was just like, what the fuck? Because I think he got what, 2 podiums at Renault?
Yeah.
2-1. And then Jiggy, McLaren, and Cyril was ready to back that guy.
Yeah.
This is why I don't rate Danny Rick. You ran away from Max. You ran away from Hulkenberg.
He didn't run away from Hulkenberg. No. He chased.
Now
he
you're
chased
running
back.
away from
Nah, he
Norris.
chased back, bro.
When do we get real about Danny Ricciardo? Stop being an
Well,
apologist for him.
to be fair, Daniel Ricciardo is not actually trying to run away. McLaren is trying to take him out.
So either you get chased or you run away. Either way, the moment.
Yeah,
he's
but you
not
can't. But you
running
can't. But he's not running away. He's saying that I want to stay next
He
year.
wants to
McLaren
stay.
wants him out.
Good. That's his head up.
Yeah, but that's not
his
it.
head
That's
up.
I'm just correcting that. That's not him
Sorry,
running
my
away.
bad.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. But the punchline
Just had to
is-
get that straight.
The thing
Yeah.
is, when do we stop apologizing for him? When?
That's the thing.
It's the same thing I have with Ferrari. Ferrari was great in 2007. And then they won the Constructors' Chip, I think, a year later.
Yeah.
It's been almost 20 years. When does it go from, this is a great team, to it used to be a great team? Instead of consistently making...
Now they're great again. It's just a strategy.
No, Ferrari as a team is not great. They just made a great
I
car.
was gonna
That's
say,
it. The
like,
team is terrible. They like
We know,
like
we don't-
Leclerc
we
literally
know.
has to fight against the rest of the grid and Ferrari. Like you know, it's have them as me as a driver.
And he's young.
That's why
Hella
we wanted to put Bernardo to sleep. After
Yeah.
Silverstone. Bernardo was busy saying, relax, boy, we can talk about it later. It was gonna take him.
Nah, talk about
Put him to
what?
sleep. That's why Bernardo was leaning against the wall, being like, say, relax, please, Clash Charles. We did a holy relax, forgive us. Then he gave that hostage-like statement afterwards. Oh, it was my fault. If I lose, it's myself. What was happening with the throttle input on the data, on the head-up display,
Especially
when you
yeah.
spun out? What was
yeah,
happening there?
at France there. Yeah,
What was happening the season, the race before, when your boys' throttle got
Throttle was
stuck,
getting
and you nursed
stuck,
it on
yeah.
the way home? No, sometimes you're just not that person anymore. And Ferrari, at this point in time, for me, they're not that person anymore.
I agree with that.
He's not wrong. They have the right car.
Yeah.
But ultimately, because the driver lineup, I mean, it can't get any better in the current situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
The driver lineup it's more than decent.
Very clean.
It's just a strategy. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, there was this one race, I remember, I think it was SMP, one of the guys that came in earlier. They're like, no, it was Moretti. It's like, why would you pit Leclerc over Sainz when Leclerc clearly had still the fresh tires?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then put him on the hard when you can see that the hards are not working for any team.
It works for no one. And let's be honest, Lewis Hamilton has to be the one guy who works the best on mediums and hards. But he even sucks on hards.
Yeah,
Why would
he's
you
like, nah,
go
mine's me on hard.
hards?
I mean, so for me, the Noto is the issue. For me.
Not only, but yes, he is.
Like he's a stepping stone principle.
Yeah.
So, because remember, when he walked in, the camp was in disarray.
Yeah, it was.
So now there's unity. So now it's time for him to get good. Let's get someone now who can secure the win.
Yeah.
Especially on the constructive.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, driver's champion, Max is gone, bro.
Yeah, it's done, dude. 80 points. 80 points.
Dude.
But funny though, people aren't actually mentioning that this season is like boring with Max having such a big gap. But like, whenever it would be Lewis, and it would never be 80 points, by the way.
Yeah, it's because I think.
No, it's just a bit weird.
I think it's because there's other stories that can come to the forefront now.
Fair
I think
point.
everyone was just waiting for Max to win his first one.
Yeah.
Like now that he's got it,
Yeah.
Currently, he is plastic champion.
Yeah.
it's an asterisk. It's just
Yeah.
an asterisk. So,
Human error champion.
so his title defense was really the story of the season.
Yeah.
And so many other things took over.
Exactly.
A brand
Hamilton,
new car.
yeah, brand new cars. Hamilton struggles. George starting at Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
AlphaTauri starting in disarray. Gasly coming out saying he wants. All these other stories came into the focal point.
Yeah.
Right. But then when the switch over happened, when Ferrari started to fumble off a little bit more, because Red Bull was doing that at the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah.
When Ferrari started to fumble off, then it started to be a question of, oh, okay, it's still a championship fight, or they can still push. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But then Max started to pull away. Then the Checo situation came up, and we're like, can Checo challenge Max? It was never really a question of can Max defend his title.
Yeah.
It was always the question, who's going to challenge him?
Yeah.
And who can actually do it the right way?
Exactly.
And throughout the course of the season, we've seen every other story has been everything other than the fact that Max is going to win the world championship.
Yeah.
So I think people's attentions and things, because I don't think, personally, for most F1 fans I've spoken to, nobody really likes that guy as a person, like as a human being.
Yeah.
I don't rate him because he doesn't have swag.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sourceless, dude.
Show me
I
one,
can't.
show me one trending Dutch fashion design. He's a Dutchman. There's nothing to it.
They have this swag there. There's a swag there.
Dutchman is a golf shirt and a jean.
Yeah, simple. Simple.
And you can see it. You know yeah, exactly. You've seen the pictures we post when the drivers arrive on the track and on the Motors Instagram page. He's so simple. He's on Morrison and Joe.
Yeah.
The bodyguard
Looking
from
hella clean.
Shanghai. Hey.
But I think the issue with Max, and maybe it's because from, I want to say from an uneducated person, that's wrong, but from someone who's just watching Formula One as a horsepower, Max's driving style seems too aggressive.
K53.
I can't believe you went there.
He's K53. You must learn to drive around him.
Exactly.
Like he puts the car in a position where it understeers.
Yes.
So, this is my take on it.
Yeah.
The science is that he forces the car to purposely understeer. So, that's where my theory comes in now. So, when he hits you, we know when they check all the cameras before they give a penalty, you're on full lock.
Yeah.
But the car is fully on understeer. Like
Yeah.
he does it on,
Yeah. Just going into the corner too hot.
what is it called? A fucking dive bomb.
Yeah, dive bomb. Simple as.
It's like, and when you watch it frequently, you're just like, no, but like what he did to Lewis in Saudi Arabia.
But I'm actually really curious. Like Max's driving style this season is much cleaner.
It's less
No,
aggressive.
because they stopped him. They had talks with him, I think, early in the season. Because remember, even when there was a yellow flag, you see that thing where he was just right.
Yeah.
They had to talk to him about that. I think with the dive bomb thing, was just Christian Horner telling him, Chana, listen, there's too many eyes now.
Yeah.
Can't do that shit. Literally.
No, but you are right that they did speak to him.
That's
because there was a point where I was very surprised to see this, but Christian Horner actually did say, in not so many words, yes, Max driving can be a bit too aggressive. Not a bit, it's
Yeah.
very aggressive.
Very aggressive,
and
yeah.
It's not sportsmanlike. And I do think they did speak to him a bit, but then also the unliking of him myself goes and says, but why has it become so different when, okay, I won't.
When you're not racing Lewis.
Yes.
Simple. Just when you're not
Because
racing
when
Lewis.
When he
Look
overlapped
how he
Lewis, that had to
respects
be the
Leclerc.
most painful part for me this whole
Please don't
season.
bring that up.
Not Austria 2018 or 2019, but I'm saying this season. Look how he respects Leclerc in terms of
He
racing.
respects everyone.
Yeah.
He respects every driver.
He used to have.
Yeah. No. Well, not F2, and because Max never competed in F2. It was in karting days. Yeah, karting days. Yeah. And they actually frequently had accidents with each other because neither person wanted to yield back in the karting days.
With Lewis, I'm not a big fan of the Lewis bandwagon.
Cool.
We know this. We know this.
But one thing I will tell you now
Yeah.
is that when you're against greatness, by any means necessary, and that's one thing I feel like, maybe not for this season, but for next season,
Yeah.
Lewis needs to be there. Like, he needs to be at a point where, because I mean, everyone.
Yeah, he needs the car.
They're like, yo, you know what, Lewis is mature, whatever. No, Lewis needs to be in a corner with Max and just be like, you know what, but this guy's gonna crash me. I'm gonna crash him back.
But you see-
it needs to be because we've seen it from all the great champions.
But-
we've seen from
okay.
all the great champions. There was a crash where Schumacher, I think it was in Shanghai or whatever, back
Yeah.
in the day, where he crashed someone off to win the title. 18 Senna, the famous one with Alan
Yeah.
Prost. There was another one where Schumacher actually got crashed out.
Yeah.
And then he walked for the whole pit to go fight that guy.
Yeah.
But Lewis doesn't have that.
But you see,
He doesn't have the luxury, bro.
I'm telling you, he's won it 7 times.
He still doesn't have the luxury.
no, let,
Nah.
He doesn't have that luxury.
He doesn't have to
Doesn't
be
have that-
aggressive.
He has to be prim, proper, always well presented, always. Because he's not
also-
only he's not only representing himself though. He represents us.
Yeah.
but also I will say that in the second half of last season, that's when he was, and it's started at Silverstone. That Silverstone crash last season, Lewis was also just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go in there with him.
Yeah.
If he wants to go aggressive, I'm not backing down. And that's when we started seeing the crashes. And that's when we saw Max drive over him. Because Lewis was also not backing down.
Nah, zero. He's like
Exactly.
zero. You see, as a human being, horrible.
But
Yeah,
No,
that,
but you
I won't lie, that is one thing that is missing in sports, like in all sports in general.
no, but you see, that's why I'm saying that Lewis, yes, does lack that, trying to fight. But I will say in this season, yes, I am a Lewis fan. So ngizomkhulumela. He was gauging the car, and it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to fight this coming this second half of
Yeah.
the season. Then we can say that it's that championship mentality.
Yeah.
Come next season, yes, we don't need him backing down because it was so frustrating in the first half of last season. Whenever he would just back down to let Max
through.
pass.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Fight for your position. Fight
was
as hard as you can.
No, but also
Coming off
Lewis
that
is just a clean
BLM
racer.
nonsense he
I
was
get
doing
that.
last season.
And
He has to be though.
one mistake is bullet pen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
simple.
Usalibali.
I think when he wanted to after Rosberg,
Yeah,
I think that's when he killed the doubt in everyone's mind that this guy's world class.
yeah.
Because I mean the first one is the same with the team guys. The second one's also
I mean, the first one wasn't.
no.
I mean,
I think it was in his early years. I think he
it was 2008 in his second year. Yeah.
Like the youngest
After the
champ.
the previous year, he was 1 point off. Like he was the real deal from day one. Yeah.
But it's a thing, dude. He's won it 7 times. Won it 7 times.
Asterisk on it.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Because there should have been a disqualification for Max in Saudi when he did break Lewis. That's case in point in the FIA race sporting
But
regulations.
you see, that's why, and people who actually watch the whole season from last season, it's not just Abu Dhabi. That
Yes.
was it's
Yeah.
a series of races where we just like
This guy just broke the rule. And
deserve
yeah.
it.
Also, Red Bull's got also a fair amount on them. Because though I remember the race, I don't remember the incident, but I remember there was something happened that Lewis did. And then Max followed up on the radio and they were like, no, there's no further investigation. It was like, yeah.
Oh, this was in Bahrain. It was in the first race. So in the racing director's notes, they allowed you to go wide coming outside of turn 4, and Max wasn't, but Lewis was doing it the whole time. And then no, it was going wide out of turn 4 and going all 4 wheels off track, and it gives you a gain of time if you do that. But the race director's notes were like it was allowed during the race. You just cannot overtake off the track. So Max overtook him off the track, and hence he had to give the position back, and then he started querying it.
Those are the kind of back and forth where, like you say, if you watch the whole race, then you can see, okay. And then as a Red Bull fan, you can also be like, yeah, but these are case in point. And another one, Oscar Piastri situation.
Oh, what is going
Mention
on?
we gotta go to
Wow.
to Alpine. Let's talk about Alpine, the
Wow.
Alpine situation
Wow.
real quick. Just real quick. I want to get you guys' honest thoughts on Esteban Ocon. How do you guys feel about him as a driver?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, I'm actually an Ocon fan.
Word?
Yeah, I really am an Ocon fan.
Few drivers who didn't buy a seat.
Yeah.
Thank
got there.
you
He got there
guys.
on pure merit.
Thank you guys. The last race, him and I had this argument because I was just like, I really do believe in Ocon. I really
I'm
do
gonna let
think
her
he's
tell
a
you.
good driver.
I'm gonna let her tell you.
He literally, I feel like, especially last season, he came in and I loved that teamwork that Alonso and Ocon had in last season.
Yeah.
I feel like they were the
Stood
best.
up to par. It wasn't teamwork.
But what are you talking about? Alonso gave him his first Grand Prix win.
Yeah,
He
in Hungary
did.
by holding up
Hungary.
Lewis.
He proper
even-
held up Lewis for a good 3 rounds.
And then-
Alonso even said after the
And then
race.
later on, Alonso asked him to do the same.
Yeah.
Couldn't.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and he did it.
and he did it.
Overtook upon immediacy.
They had
Yeah.
the proper team.
Like they
effort
spun
and
like a team,
teamwork
like a
there.
proper team.
It was a proper team.
I think he's a bum. Well, I won't say a bum,
Yeah.
but I call him Indiana Jones because start to finish, his actions don't dictate where he finishes.
I won't lie. Unfortunately for
You got a
Ocon,
point. You got a
he
point.
proved this point
Yeah.
in the last race. I
Hungry.
saw that
Yeah.
where it's just like, okay.
Is he still 8th?
But then the question is simple. In your driver lineup, you only have one space left. Would you take a Ricardo or you take a Ocon?
I'll take Ricardo. Ricardo does something. I can't have a traffic officer on the grid, bruh. What is that?
Someone I love Danny Rick to bits, but he's not the guy.
I'd rather take Danny Rick. At least Danny Rick has won races doing it himself.
Also, McLaren's hella disrespectful. Danny Rick has been their only driver to give them a W since 2012.
Actually.
It's because Zach Brown is a moron.
It wasn't based on come on.
Zach Brown is a moron.
Oh, so
In terms of motorsport.
so
But in terms
do,
of
do
mileage,
they
you
write
can
that
make
next
that.
to the points? Do they write that when the paycheck comes in?
You're actually very right, because when you look at even the strategy where Apo Kanabeko Imvula, when
I think it was
Norris
Yeah.
was leading,
Sochi.
and because of it was Sochi, yes,
Yeah.
and because of their miscalculation as a team,
Yeah.
they fed him the wrong information.
No,
they
he
actually-
rejected. He
no, Morris
rejected
actually,
team
Norris actually said
and
no.
Team
He
said.
keep on
Team was like,
Yeah,
yo,
he
don't
keeps
you
on
think
saying
we
he
should pit? He's like,
keeps
nah,
on saying
I'm
no.
good.
He even
And
told
then
he even
paused.
said shut up.
No, the reason why. Okay, so I took it from a point of view that the reason why he kept on saying shut up, and it was in his post interview, they kept on saying that the track is going to remain the same, and the rain is going to remain the same until the end of the race. So obviously, because it's you doing well right now, it's like no, okay, I can do it. It's the last 2 laps.
Yeah.
So they fed him the wrong information by saying that it is going to remain the same. Yes, he should have listened to the team.
Yes.
But they should have given him the proper information to say that you need to. It's not going to stay the same. You're not going to survive. Because even Lewis did, he went past the first pit.
Yeah,
and
the
they
first
told
time.
him, dude, you better come in. You need to. But they didn't have that push as a team.
Yeah, they
to
didn't.
let him
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that you
Yeah,
need
they
to
weren't
get
forceful
in,
about it.
otherwise
Yeah.
you're going to lose this match or this race.
Have you guys heard any radio transmissions from Norris last 5-6 races since he got the tonsillitis and he recovered?
Well, yeah, but like not on the
Not on the radio,
broadcast.
ne?
Well, not on the broadcast. I'm just talking about like using F1 TV Pro.
And how much better has he been performing?
And I'm just mentioning F1 TV Pro. Still hearing a lot.
Me, I don't hear. I hear none from Lando.
Yeah.
And ever since Lando's been quiet, he's been doing his business. Ever since he got that tonsillitis where he was quiet,
Yeah.
that's when I started to look at Danny Rick. I'm like, Danny Rick is seeing fire, boy.
Danny Rick is beyond sus, though.
But
Beyond sus.
Lando is okay. I just feel like he's got a massive crowd following, but he
Yes.
still has to prove something.
Yeah.
No, he still does.
You know?
Like that one win for me is not good enough. He still needs to go in there. Like I love Danny Ricciardo to bits, but he still does need to prove himself. He needs
Yeah.
to push. He can't be playing second best to a Lando.
Yeah.
Like show up.
Yeah.
Be that person where we even saying that Checo has that ability to beat Max.
He's got that
but
dog in him.
unfortunately, because of team strategy, he'll always need to open up for Max.
Yeah.
But that's what we need from Daniel as well. Because remember, when Daniel actually won, Norris was ready to go in front of him to be like, guys,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
But the team said, nah, fam, like just give
Let's
it
just
to
bring
me.
it home. Yeah.
All right, so with
Imagine you're a senior, and then the junior is giving you the through pass.
he walked up to him and said, "I will end you." Danny Rick said that nonsense. It's the other way around now. So
Yeah.
mainly people call me a hater, but I really just have issues with people who talk big and then don't back it
And
up.
then they'll back it up. Yeah. No.
That's
fair
my
points.
main
Fair
issue. And
points.
those are the most drivers
Yeah.
that I don't like.
And then another one, Lance Stroll.
Skip,
Where?
Yeah.
skip, skip,
Yeah. His dad owns an F1 team. Next question.
skip, skip. I want to get to this Piastri thing. Has any of you guys watched Piastri drive?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Alright, based off what you've heard
I've
of
watched him in F3 and F2.
Okay, where do you
Yeah.
think he's gonna go, and do you think he'll fit? Do you think he'll perform?
Piastri's going to go to McLaren, in my opinion. They're going to somehow get that deal done. And, I really want to say yes, because his racecraft is actually really, really good. But his driving style is actually quite similar to Danny Rick's. And that then makes me worry how he's going to perform in the McLaren. As I mentioned earlier, because it requires trial braking instead of
Yeah.
just actually muscling the car around. And that's how Piastri drives. He's forever muscling a car around. He can take a car that's really not performing that well, and on his day in F2 or F3 win the race.
Flip, I did not see that one coming. So
Clearly, you gotta speak up.
So if he goes to McLaren, what I think is he's going to get dusted. Yeah.
no, because I honestly thought that when Alonso retired, the Alpine space was for Oscar.
Yeah.
Because honestly speaking, I mean, when you compare
Yeah.
But now that you mention it,
You don't think Joe's backed it up?
no, he has.
Okay.
He definitely has, but he
But
got the
he's
seat
still-
from money. Though.
He got
yeah.
the seat from money, but
Yeah.
China money, bro.
China
no,
money. He's,
he
I think,
brought in $35 million in sponsorship to
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo.
just big things, man.
The bodyguard from Shanghai.
Yeah.
So he came in with a huge load of money, but he also needs to prove himself because
Yeah.
there's that the back driver that they're training who's currently in F2 for Alfa Romeo, and if he doesn't go up to standard,
Is that Teo? No, they want to give Teo Porsche a drive. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's Dragovic.
There's also Callum Alot.
yes. So there's a lot
yeah.
that he's playing against right now, and if he doesn't perform up to standard,
Yes.
we could see him fade into the background. Maybe he might go into Alpine. Yeah.
Think he's got that dog in him.
He's got that dog in him.
He's got.
He's definitely
He's
got that
had-
dog in him, without fail.
I mean, for Alpha to ask more from him, he's slightly unfair.
Yeah. It's his rookie season, new car. The team is also still learning the car.
Everyone is learning the car. I
Yeah.
mean, look at Merc.
Yeah.
Well,
You stop on this one.
Aye.
They got it wrong. They got it wrong.
they really did get it wrong.
Yeah, they got it
No,
wrong.
of course.
And then on top of that, I remember when they were still seeing the shits. I think it was the first 24 races.
Yeah.
And the video of the video with the Red Bull pit stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Broke the record, the one
Yeah.
pit stop. It started trending. I'm like, but these are all the little things that Christian Horner's been working on. When Toto Wolff just sat back and was like, I've got the fastest car. Because even the whole towing thing during qualifying, that wasn't a thing until Christian Horner started saying, no, I don't. Remember even Danny Rick and Max Verstappen fought about who's giving who the tow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all these small things that then compounded to them getting Max up, even though it was a plastic one.
Yeah. But I think I think you're making just a little slight error there. Since 2013 actually, what Mercedes has always done is either driver they switch them as to who goes out onto the track first for every race, which means that so like one race George Russell has to give Lewis the tow, next race Lewis has to give George Russell the tow, and there's no debate about it. This is how it's set at the beginning of the season. Done.
Okay, but based on that, who has benefited the most? Who? Because I mean, you look at Red Bull right now,
Yeah. Yeah.
where it was Checo, man.
Yeah.
Checo gave him Max the tow.
Yeah.
Max got more benefit out of the tow than Lewis ever did.
100%.
That's
No?
true.
No doubt?
These guys, they know exactly.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's doing, and it's because he's been second fiddle for so long after being on the top.
Yeah.
So short.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Like I love everything about it. Even the way he's so passive aggressive. It just works.
Yeah.
He's got a great level of pity. I respect.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Driver,
Absolutely insane, yeah.
because now Max is gonna
Dude, that toxic culture.
But yeah,
breed-
yeah, man,
that
Red Bull
toxic
culture
breeds
is very
winning,
toxic,
guys.
man.
Breeds
It
winning.
does.
Very toxic.
Unfortunately, breeds winning.
Yeah.
And until Adrian
Yeah.
Newey leaves, those guys are going to be a problem, and that's just facts.
Yeah.
So we can talk about Mercedes and Red Bull literally until the cows come home,
Yeah.
really, guys.
remember we're talking about Mercedes and Red Bull, and this is something Tanda said. Is that the way Ferrari's second in the constructors, opposed to Mercedes and Red Bull, because Ferrari's focusing more on Mercedes' pace.
Exactly.
Chasing
Yeah.
Red Bull.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these things.
No,
bro.
but also
It's-
Red Bull's too done this season, man. I mean, that illegal floor is really, really helping them, bro. That car's insanely quick.
And I love, yeah.
You saw it.
No,
in
but
Silverstone.
it's
You saw it
actually,
in
but it
Silverstone.
actually goes against like. See, this is the thing I don't understand about the FIA when it comes to Red Bull. Like, how is Red Bull allowed to constantly break so many freaking rules? And I mean, the rule is black and white. So there is one section of the rules which is a bit of a gray area with regards to floor, and that's the back section of the plank underneath, right? But the front section of the plank, there is no gray area there, and that's where they're getting the benefits. So that immediately is an illegal car. But again, it's Red Bull, so it's vibes.
Whatever it
Yet
takes
when Mercedes had what is that thing called? No, not dust. No, not the dust. What is a power mode or something? Where they could turn their engine up during the race. Midway through the season, literally the race after, after Red Bull complains, the FIA puts in a technical directive that now it's going to be one engine mode for the whole race. You can't adjust your engine modes.
And they mad at us because we asked for a floor and regulation for porpoising.
And I feel like Das is the biggest disappointment in Formula One history because I have a feeling, well, not a feeling, a theory, that if Das was allowed, it was going to play the long-term game for Mercedes. The same
Yeah.
way they did
Yes.
the engine construction, because I saw
Yes.
a video of it where the engine actually, the turbo screw outside of the, what do you call this, outside of the engine block instead of inside.
Oh yeah, so it's a split turbo.
Yeah.
So the turbine's in the rear, and then the other turbine, the inlet turbine, is on the front.
So on the front, so
Yeah.
basically what it allows us to,
Excuse me,
So you
guys.
can run the MGH in the middle of the V.
Sorry, guys.
what happens is that you can run less fuel, get more power, and the engine doesn't overheat as quickly.
Yeah.
So it's one of those plays where it's a small thing, but it impacts the next 5-10 years.
Yeah.
Very right.
Or development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when they said no to Das, because Das was a part.
Das was too much, dude.
No. Total wolf. Nah, after
Yeah.
the Das meeting, he took his balls and he set them on the table. Das was a hot.
Yeah.
No, Das was like, some new age shit. Like, yo!
And the crazy thing, Merck was working on it since 2018, Hungary Grand Prix, to be specific. In practice, Lewis was testing the DAS since 2018, Hungary. Yeah.
That's like, for me, it's one of those unspoken, most impactful things that could have ever happened in Formula 1.
Truly, truly, truly. Well, I want to ask you guys now because we've
We
aired
deviated.
all of our
Yeah.
dirty laundry
Yeah.
on the table. Everything is out there.
Yeah.
Silly season is coming to a close. We're almost back to race week.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? What are you seeing in Spa? What are you looking forward to seeing in Spa?
I'm looking forward to seeing the technical directive being introduced finally, with regards to the floor. I really, so I've been an F1 fan since 1998. I really am not pressed as to who wins. I'm really not pressed as to who wins. Of course,
Yeah.
I have my favorites, but I just want fair competition.
Facts.
And if a team is allowed to break the rules, that for me then goes against the whole spirit of competition.
Yes.
Because then why of sportsmanship? Why is another team allowed to cheat and then the other team can't? You know, that's a similar thing. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be a very, very exciting race. I do think the Mercedes are going to be up there somewhere around, or rather, I'm hoping.
Okay. So
Because
we-
I do think in France, though, Checo was actually running the legal floor because his pace was shocking in
Yes,
France. I
you
think he was
actually-
running the legal
yes.
floor in
maybe,
France.
maybe. We
So
never really know. They'll
if
never
it
tell
was
us.
the case, I mean, I'm very excited.
All right, cool. Kulu, what are you looking for, B? I'll finish with you, bro.
So, Spa is one of my favorite tracks.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Spa's one. I think maybe a McLaren resurgence.
Sorry.
That is so rude.
No, for real, like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I've been backing my social media stars for a while, man. They need to do something on it. Because McLaren's one. Spa is one of those tracks. It's got everything. It's got a little bit of everything for your driving style.
Yeah.
I am really hoping, a podium.
Yeah.
Just a podium.
You might be able to pull that one out.
Just a podium.
Not
Yeah.
really, but it's great to be part.
And if the podium comes from Danny Rick,
He's still not that guy. What's that song by Jojo? It's just
A little too late, a little too wrong, and I
Yeah.
can't wait. Fair.
nah, fair.
After all the stuff, you can't hold the team, right? That's the one thing. I mean,
Give him money.
They shouldn't have given him that contract.
Give him money.
no, listen. It was supposed to be something that was dealt with very quietly.
Mm.
The same way Ferrari does their contract.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that discreet. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be fine. Listen, chief, you leaving? You want 21 million? You can't, but give you 18, but you leave.
And we also say free phaser. If a nice 599 458. Catch that thing. Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what. That's how we said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, Daniel Ricciardo.
Road to redemption, Danny Rick. We got Mercedes hopeful.
Yeah.
Please bring some sanity to this.
So much pressure. Okay, so with Spa, silly season, I'd love to see where Oscar lands. I'm hoping to see him on the grid next season.
Mm-hmm.
Another Mercedes hopeful. No, but guys, like honestly speaking, they were gauging the car, and it's going to be interesting to see how Lewis is going to step up even more.
Yeah.
Where he can be a proper teacher to George.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because at this point, yes, I said what I said. Lukisa Swatleo.
With a straight face, even.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
Lukisa Swatleo.
George and Lewis thing.
No,
We'll move
They also said that Lewis is done.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't like that because all of George's wins were all circumstantial.
Mm.
Like you said, the asterisks. There's no asterisks. There's
Yeah.
circumstantial.
Yeah.
Where's the Danny Ricardo retire chat from the media? But I digress.
Exactly.
Please continue.
So, Lewis being a great teacher to show that because George, yes, is championship material, but because his wins were circumstantial, he needs to now see how you gauge, how you fight from back to front.
He needs to learn how to win, essentially.
Yes.
He needs to learn how to win.
World champion.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. And honestly speaking, I'm looking forward to seeing how Checo is going to take his power back, if he'll take his power back.
Latino heat.
That team will drop you if you want to take your power back.
I'd take it if I had a championship, bro.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Kick
see
me out the door with the
Yeah.
championship trophy. I'm good with
I'd
that.
like to
Yeah.
see if he's got the balls to do that.
Huevos.
And like we said with Ferrari, man, yeah, that's just a sad. It's a science. Like
Dude, yeah.
it's like
It hurts,
science,
man.
'cause, so there's a lot to look forward to in this coming second half of the season. There's a lot that's going to happen. And yes, technically speaking, the championship is still Max, but we don't know. Gutsi Ahmad did not finish. Will he get any of those 2 or 3? That could still
That
bring
changes
a-
the whole complexion
Yeah.
of the
changes
championship.
a whole lot of concepts within
Yeah.
the game, and it puts everybody back in it.
Exactly.
Does.
So there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'm not writing anyone off at this point. It's literally still anyone's champion. Yes, technically right now, it's Max.
It's Max, yeah.
It's stenciled already.
They've already like
Hey,
they've got the
It's
media
not
made
over
and
till the
everything.
fat lady sings, okay?
They've got the creative artwork for social media done.
The kids want it. It's
Yeah, it's simple. Yeah.
done. It's done.
Yeah.
Outside of that weird Red Bull call where they told Checo not to race Max, he hasn't really, nothing really controversial has happened. He's had
Yeah.
a clean season. That's it. Everything
Yeah.
that's happened that's
very
bad
true.
around him has been off track.
Yeah.
And he's been locked in, putting in the work, and
Yeah.
he's just done his job.
And
That's
been
it.
very
Better.
clean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Shut up and done his
Showed
job.
up and he was very clean in his showing up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's no, if he wins this, I've got no issue with him.
Yeah.
If he wins this one.
And also, when he wins this one, when he wins it, it will be his first one.
Yeah.
We need to make that very-
Yeah.
we need to make that very-
It's his first one.
And also, I'm glad you touched on George Russell. I don't like that guy, but he looks like a James Bond villain.
You don't mess with
Wow.
you don't mess with Gucci belt Russ, dog.
Yeah.
He's too polished, man.
Yeah.
He's way too polished. Look at all his press conferences. He
I
always-
agree.
Dog, he's
Nah,
clean like a Gucci belt.
he's got insane media training, dude.
He's clean like
Yeah.
a Gucci belt.
No,
As soon as he got off that cart, when he was 5 or 6 years old,
Yeah.
he was trained.
someone from Toru's camp was like, I'm trying to listen. This is how you dress. This is how you talk.
Yeah.
Now he's too polished for me.
Maybe he's a psychopath. We don't know.
Yeah,
Probably.
Exactly. And then when it doesn't work out for him, we're gonna see the worst. When he fumbles, it's gonna be a public fumble. His whole life's gonna fall apart. Then the track's gonna.
Are you a hater, bro?
Jeez, dude.
Like,
Like why are you going so deep with your hate, dude?
He's too polished.
Yeah.
I know, but he's too.
So then just forgive it.
Young snake.
Now you're doing too much. Now you're assaulting the man's character.
Yeah.
What's the guy? And call me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You guys will let us know. Do you think George may be slightly psychopathic? Is he too clean, too prim, too
Yeah,
proper?
please let us know.
I don't know. I think he's cold. Double G Russ, dog. G's are us.
Yeah.
He's double
Yeah,
G,
100
double G
millions.
are us. G's are us, bruh. He's composed. He's a cognitive driver. He knows
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
do the thing. You know what I'm saying?
And he knows how to run a press conference. Yes, I will agree with you that he was trained for
Yeah.
press conferences. And
Yeah.
But all drivers are trained. Bruh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you need to
called
walk
posture.
like I
Yeah.
own this.
It's called posture. That's what
Also, he's a tall guy, dog. So you know him crouching over. It's not a good look. It's not a good look.
posture.
But listen, let's take a break. Let's go eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back for Silverstone and the closing.
Yes. So,
Best.
guys, we will be back.
Sweet.
What's the CPT time of eating? 20 minutes. We'll be back.
See you guys soon.
So, thank you for sticking with us. You know, we go finish this. I'm going after Pierre Gasly after this. I'm going on off the cuff.
Yeah.
All right. We've spoken about the top guys. Really great. We're going to digest the middle of the pack and finish off the season. Looking off to what's going to happen in Spa. So,
Yeah.
yes, stay tuned, stay live. Go get yourself a drink, go to the bathroom, be a human being. We'll see you a bit.
When we close, everyone's gonna be here. So everyone is still here.
Oh, is
It's going to be a rap concert on the
It
stage.
is. It is.
All right, we'll be right back.
Nice.